In the lush Babylonian palace gardens, Daniel and King Darius stand together, a picture of mutual respect and wisdom. King Darius listens intently, his gaze fixed on Daniel, absorbing every word. Nearby, officials watch with barely concealed envy, their expressions a mix of admiration and resentment. The verdant gardens provide a serene backdrop, a stark contrast to the simmering tensions among the observers. Daniel, with noble bearing, advises the king, his wisdom a beacon in the opulent setting. Dim light barely penetrates the Babylonian council chamber, casting long, eerie shadows that dance across the stone walls. Babylonian officials gather in hushed circles, their faces etched with suspicion and distrust. Eyes dart nervously, betraying a chamber filled with unspoken resentments and simmering envy. The heavy air hangs thick with unspoken agendas, each official guarded and wary of the others. In the dimly lit chamber, every shadow seems to whisper secrets, every glance a potential betrayal. Sunlight bathes Daniel's desk, illuminating the neat stacks of papers that surround him like ramparts of diligence. He works with unwavering focus, each document reviewed with meticulous care, his brow furrowed in concentration. The phone rings, breaking the silence, and Daniel answers with a practiced courtesy that hints at untold demands on his time. His patience is a virtue, his voice a calm anchor amidst the storm of his responsibilities. Integrity radiates from him, a silent promise etched in every deliberate action. Dim light fills the Babylonian council chamber, casting long, distorted shadows that dance across the faces of the officials. Grim expressions etch the faces of the Babylonian officials, each a mask of frustration and simmering resentment. The air grows thick with unspoken malice, a silent testament to their collective failure to discredit Daniel. Huddled together like conspirators in the shadows, they finalize a treacherous scheme, their whispers weaving a web of deceit. A palpable sense of ill intent permeates the chamber, a dark omen hanging heavy in the air. Ornate officials approach King Darius in his grand throne room, their deep bows a symphony of obsequiousness. They present a royal decree, their voices dripping with flattery, declaring King Darius the sole deity of the kingdom. Pride swells within King Darius as he glances at the decree, barely noticing the fine print. Without hesitation, King Darius affixes his royal seal, sealing the kingdom's fate with a single, decisive act. Sunlight floods Daniel's upper room, illuminating the air as dust motes dance in the golden light. Daniel kneels by the open window, his face etched with wisdom and unwavering resolve. He faces towards Jerusalem, head bowed in solemn prayer, his silhouette framed by the bright morning. His lips move silently in a familiar ritual, a testament to faith amidst looming danger. Though the decree weighs heavily, his spirit remains unshaken, a beacon of hope in the face of adversity. From the shadows, the conspirators watch Daniel's residence, their faces masks of eagerness and malice. A surge of movement as they break cover, storming towards Daniel's unsuspecting home. Inside, they find Daniel, lost in prayer, bathed in a soft, ethereal light. The sight confirms their dark purpose, hardening their resolve to carry out their sinister plan. Their trap has sprung, the air thick with impending doom and the weight of their betrayal. In the grand throne room, solemn-faced officials stand before King Darius, their voices echoing with grave tidings. The air hangs heavy as they reveal that Daniel has violated the decree, a shadow falling across the king's countenance. A visible wave of distress washes over King Darius, his regal composure faltering under the weight of the revelation. He sinks slightly into his throne, the dawning realization of deception settling upon him like a shroud. The weight of the situation is evident, a silent testament to the profound value he places on Daniel's life and loyalty. Night descends upon King Darius's private chambers, where the weight of unyielding law casts a heavy shadow. Darius wrestles with fate, his face a canvas of anguish, each line etched with the torment of powerlessness. He paces restlessly, a king ensnared, seeking a loophole in the ironclad decree to save Daniel. His heavy velvet robes swirl around him, a suffocating shroud mirroring the tightening grip of destiny. The air is thick with unspoken pleas, a silent battle waged in the solitude of his chambers. As dusk settles, Daniel is led into the formidable lion's den, his face etched with a serene resolve. Before him stands King Darius, his expression a mix of worry and regal authority. Darius's voice echoes in the tense air, a desperate wish escaping his lips. "Your God, whom you serve continually, may he deliver you." Torches flicker, casting long shadows that dance with the unspoken fears of the onlookers. Daniel's unwavering gaze meets the king's, a silent testament to his faith amidst the gathering darkness. In the inky blackness of the lion's den, Daniel stands serene, a solitary figure amidst primal danger. The air vibrates with the low, guttural growls of hungry lions, their eyes gleaming like embers in the shadows. Daniel closes his eyes, his lips moving in silent prayer, a beacon of faith against the looming threat. His whispered plea rises into the darkness, an unwavering trust in divine protection against the ravenous beasts. Within the opulent yet stifling confines of King Darius's palace, sleeplessness grips the monarch. Guilt and anxiety twist his features, casting him into a state of unrest. He rejects the lavish offerings of food and entertainment, finding no solace in earthly pleasures. A restless shadow, he paces the cold palace floor, the flickering torchlight exaggerating his torment. His hands clasp tightly, a silent plea escaping his lips as he beseeches his gods. Each whispered prayer is a desperate wish for Daniel's safety, echoing through the silent halls. The sky blazes with the first light of dawn, painting the entrance of the lion's den in hues of gold and orange. King Darius, his face etched with anxiety, races towards the den. His voice, filled with desperate hope, echoes through the morning air. "Daniel, servant of the living God, has your God been able to rescue you from the lions?" From within the den, Daniel's calm voice responds, a beacon of faith in the face of despair. "O King, live forever," Daniel proclaims, his voice filled with unwavering conviction. "My God sent his angel, and he shut the lions' mouths." Daniel emerges from the lion's den, untouched, a beacon of divine protection under the open sky. King Darius, overwhelmed with relief and rage, points an accusing finger, his face a storm of conflicting emotions. His voice booms with vengeful justice. "Throw the conspirators and their families into the den." The conspirators and their kin are cast into the pit, their screams echoing as they meet a swift and brutal end. King Darius proclaims, his voice ringing with newfound conviction, "I issue a proclamation that everyone in my kingdom must fear and reverence the God of Daniel.